Thank you, Mr. Chair and Mr. Conzatti. I recently saw a video of you posted online where you were coaching legislators about how to infuse into law civil causes of action in order to devastate and bankrupt organizations. Talk to me about
Senator,
that.
I think that question, I'm not going to allow that question.
Oh,
Molly Nota, I think that's not relevant to the legislation. Molly Nota.
For those schools and for those libraries. I mean, we're talking about, once it's all said and done, these lawsuits are probably going to cost between $25,000 to $100,000 per incident, right? You have a couple of those, and that's going to be a significant hit to the school district or the library district's budget. The family files a lawsuit against the school or the library. Ultimately, those damages are going to be paid by an insurance company, right? I mean, that's how these types of civil actions are dealt with. The insurance company is going to hire representation. They're going to do everything they can to defend the institution because they don't want to have to pay out, right? This is liability. So it's unlikely, very unlikely, that taxpayer dollars specifically are going to be used to pay these damages. Now, here's where things get kind of cool with the way we've designed this bill. Insurance companies don't want to pay out damages. They don't want to defend their clients. And so what they will do is they will change their policies. The policies that the schools or the libraries are required to abide by if they're going to be insured by the carrier. And those policies are going to say, hey, you have to remove these books. Right? And it's going to be the insurance companies that are going to create the policies that end up driving the schools and driving the libraries to finally pulling these books off the shelves because they don't want to be exposed to liability. And here's what's going to happen. If a school or if a library keeps making this material available to kids, they're going to lose their insurance coverage. We've already seen that up in Boundary County. Yeah. We've already seen that up in Boundary County where the library up there lost their insurance coverage because they refused to pull pornographic and obscene books from the shelves. That will happen throughout the state if the schools and libraries don't take care of the issue. We're hopeful the schools and libraries will take care of the issue, right? They'll see the writing on the wall. They'll see that state law has changed. They'll see the civil liability they'll face. They'll consider the fact of increased insurance premiums or possibly losing their insurance coverage, and they'll take care of that.
thank you, Mr. Chair and Mr. Conzatti. I recently saw a video of you posted online where you were coaching legislators about how to infuse into law civil causes of action in order to devastate and bankrupt organizations. Talk to me about
Senator,
that.
I think that question, I'm not going to allow that question.
Oh,
Molly Nota, I think that's not relevant to the legislation. Molly Nota.